right, we are going to be looking at our first root word for this year. This should be a review for a lot of you from last year when it comes to what prefixes and suffixes and root words are. But we are just going to go through them really quickly before we get into our first root, which is pop. So to review what root words are, they're word parts, so they have meaning. They're usually not a word by themselves, though as we know, pop is a word, though it doesn't mean anything to do with what we're going to be talking about today. They usually come from ancient Greek or ancient Latin, and they can be used to figure out the meaning of words we've never seen before, because when you see a word that has a certain root, you can sometimes make a pretty educated guess based on what you know about it. So we're going to quickly go over what affixes are. And the official definition is an additional element placed at the beginning of a root stem or word in the body of a word to modify its meaning, which is an unnecessarily complicated way of saying it's a little chunk that you add to a word to change its meaning. So prefixes are affixes that we add to the beginning of the word, and then suffixes we add to the end. Now on to our root for this unit, which is pop. All right, it comes from ancient Latin, the word populus, and it means people. So if you ever see pop in a big long word, you can make an educated guess that it might have something to do with people. The two prefixes that we're going to be putting with the word pop this unit are un, which means not. So, for example, the word unhappy means not happy. And then D, which means like reverse or opposite. So, accelerate means to go faster. Decelerate means the reverse or the opposite of that, so decelerate means to go slower. The suffixes that we're going to add to pop, most of what they do is change the part of speech. So AR and OUS turn things into adjectives. And there are some subtle differences. We'll talk about those later. ATION and ITY turn them into nouns, turn them into things. And then ATE and IZE will turn words into verbs, into action words. I hope that this has been not too horribly complicated. Your next step will be to do the pop prefixes and suffixes check-in, and then you'll do the next video. Have a great day.